Hey America. Hey America, oh buddies, oh pals. Got some Rhine here, a little bit of Rhine for the video no one see. As the other one didn't, even though it has someone liking it, but no one saw it. Better than the other one with a dislike. It was better than the other one with a dislike, by the way. But someone did see my other video because it has the like. So how the hell did no one see it? But you know, not like I need attention or credit or anything for the years of hard work and the years of my life that I have actually dedicated to philosophy and to my philosophy and to what I believe to be a very good thing. So I need some Rhine here, cheap bottle of fucking Rhine. I think I don't know how much it cost, but it wasn't much money. And I'm just gonna make this fucking video so that if I can keep one of your fucking ever loving attention for 1 minute, I can get through to you. And this isn't going to be any kind of mean spirited video. I hope not. Any kind of offensive video, because it's so easy to offend people, but it doesn't matter if I'm offended. It's not going to be a video telling you what to do, not going to be a video judging you or anyone. It's not going to be a video about your culture, a video interfering with or delving into your life in some way, somehow, because I speak about my culture and I will talk to and or speak about subjects other people put out there to be talked about, by the way. But first, let me get my drink here. I'm going to need that. And let's try to quietly, peacefully get through this video. I'm going to put this over here so I don't break it. Okay, let's get to this fucking amazing video that's going to suck. I want to say this. There was a person, and this is really about the other person I kind of made a video about, because I think I know what their intention was when they said that they loved my ultra hangover borderline post or really pre-mental breakdown video that I made about 2 days ago. They said they loved it. And I've just seen them in another fucking comment section. And of course, I'm going to say this, and this is not really what this video is about, but rather about a large variety and a barrage of topics. But let me say this. I saw him in a pro-circumcision video or comment section of one. Really, the video some woman had posted defending the video that she had posted. And again, by the way, this person, I want to say, who said that I'm interfering in her life. I want to tell her what to do. I do this. No, you put stuff out on the internet out there because you want people to comment. And again, in fairness, this was posted before I commented. So I'm guessing this has nothing to do with me, and I'm not saying anything like that. But I just want you to know, I don't mean to interfere in your life, but you post content out there. Why? Because you want people to comment. You want them to look and say something about you, or else you would not put it out there. That's what I do. I want you to hear my ideas and opinions, and I want you to form an opinion of them, and like them or not, but at least listen to what I have to say. So you put opinions out there, but then, because you want us to comment, but then you don't like what we have to say. So then what? We're attacking you. We're interfering in your life. We're judging you. We're condemning you. And that's not what I want to do. I want to make that clear. And again, I'm not saying your name, and I don't care who you are. If you see this video at any point, you know I'm not saying your name, and I'm not talking about you, and I'm not concerned with what you do in your life. I am concerned, however, with children. I am concerned with children's rights. That includes not mutilating their genitals, whether they're male or female. And even, again, while I could make some bizarre parody remark and or counter reverse logic involving females, adult female labiaplasty or something of that nature, and I could say, how would you like it if a guy said this, and would you not comment in some cases? And do females and feminists, as we know, not comment? But I'm not going to. So then what is the point? I want to say this. If some fucking female asked me, even if she had mocked a guy who was not circumcised, and by the way, I am, so this isn't some personal issue. Okay, well, it kind of is, but not really. But the point is, I would not tell her, no, yeah, you should get a labiaplasty if she asked me, should she? And again, she probably wouldn't care, and she shouldn't care, and I'm not interfering in her life. But I would still say not, because I do care about her. I care about her well-being, and she's the only one harming herself in that case, if she makes the wrong decision. And again, I cannot make it, but I do care about you. So of course I'm going to care about a fucking infant. And beyond that, I just want to say, in case you somehow can understand this, or your ego and your way of looking at the world just cannot fucking comprehend or allow for my worldview to intersect. Yeah, look at it through my eyes. Intersect my worldview here. I do not care, and as I have said a million times, and again, Crowleyan, Aleister Crowley, Thelema, Satanist, humanist, even all of this I've used to describe myself. Mainly humanist these days. Less about the do what thou will part, but still, that could work. And that is saying that I don't care what you do. If you harm yourself or another person who at least wants to be harmed, I don't give a shit. I don't care who you fuck. I don't care if you mutilate your genitals. I don't care if you get tattoos. I don't care if you have piercings. I don't care if you down alcohol as I do constantly. I don't care if you shovel cheeseburgers down your throat until you're too big. You take up 3 seats on an airplane. I don't care what you do. But I do care when you're hurting other fucking people, especially children who cannot defend themselves. And again, this is not my intent in any way to interfere in anyone else's culture, as I'm not trying to do, never has tried to do, and never would do. This is simply my opinions that I put out on the internet. Okay? Along with those people, by the way, I'm sure. I don't think they're all just trolls who want to troll some person for some dumb reason. They had reasons to say what they said, and you put it out on the internet. This is when I get trolled by the guy I'm about to talk about, I do so for that reason. And I realize that many of you don't like me, aren't going to like me, and you're going to say mean things about me. It's both of these people did. But let me make my point. I don't care what you do, and I'm not interfering in your life. But I do have to live in this culture. And I live in a culture that I am bound to live in. And even though I don't want to see other people harm each other anywhere else in the world, the first place I am most concerned with, that is most certain to be on top of my list, is the United States and America. So whether it's genital mutilation of either gender, ear piercing of female children, I don't know, not allowing women to have an abortion, because again, I support women's right to have an abortion because I'm so involved in your life. Again, do you? Because there's a chance you don't. Some people don't. Would those people, if I'm involved in your life, are they involved in someone's life? When they comment on someone else's thread, when you comment on my thread, are you involved in my life? Or are you fucking responding to content I put out on the internet knowing I'm going to get responses to? And again, what is the large difference here other than you can't defend your stance on a fucking issue that you made a public opinion known about, and then you expect me to just what, fucking agree with you? Do you do that for me? Do you do that for anyone else? When you go and vote, are you not involving yourself in someone else's life? But again, because I live in this culture and I can't help other cultures, I certainly can in this one. Damn, what the fuck was that? I certainly can this one. But the point being is this, and I say this with no harm. You spend millions of fucking dollars trying to end female genital mutilation in the third world. And there's different kinds, and it's not all worse than male genital mutilation, but even if it is, you do that. Feminists I have seen on the internet and men have shamed women because they had labiaplasties themselves. And then you will go and even spend millions of dollars in the third world trying to get African men to circumcise themselves. And we have seen the fruits of that. It hasn't declined. There's no difference in the fucking areas it does and doesn't really. And it's actually went up a point recently in one area that was doing it. So your experiment was a complete freaking disaster. Okay? But with all that being fucking said, I don't know your name. I'm not in your life. But yes, I care about my culture. And this one, most importantly, that I live in, is I have to care about it because I live in it. So what I see on TV, if I don't like it, and it's out there and it's everywhere, then that offends me. And if I can't not have to see it, then I should at least be able to put content out there or have someone else put that content out there for me that I can watch. Okay? And you can say something's misogynistic. Well, you know what? I said a lot of shit that's anti-male. What about that? So I have to live in that society. And again, what about the fucking child who has no say in any of your crap? But that's my point. I'm not in your life. I don't even know your name. I don't want to know your name. I made a fucking point. I had an opinion. I'm sorry if you hate me because I had an opinion. Now getting on to Bananarama or whatever this fucker's name is. I see his comment, coincidentally I'm sure, in this person's video. Now here's what I'm thinking. They don't know each other. This is a coincidence, obviously. But what I am thinking is, he probably trolls people who are against circumcision. I don't know why. I don't know if he really supports it or if he's just a troll. But recently, earlier, I had a kind of personal issue. I was sick. I actually had missed my fucking birthday because I was passed out the entire time. Basically the same day with my dog. I celebrated on the same day. I love my dog. I barely got to spend any time with her. I was sick. So I spent making a video that night, and the next day, or whenever the hell it was, making a video. So you can then post, loved it. And then him or this woman or someone comes along and dislikes my fucking video. My video where I'm pouring out my soul to you, as I do now, as I really do every time, whether you understand this or know this or not, and I don't give a shit. But let me say this. You come along and you troll me and you love it. You loved it when I'm telling you about my pain, my mental issues, my mental breakdown. I'm telling you about what I believe, my issues on my fucking video, in this case, by the way, for all that you're not alive crap. And then you dislike my video when I'm having a mental breakdown. And I'm going through a very tough time in my life. And I'm also very hot, by the way, not really on topic or topical here, but still, it's very hot. And then I post some comments. Notably, I've been posting a lot of comments today on posts, especially on Twitter, by the way, because I'm doing better there than in other networks. I seem to be falling behind here. Not very good at this one. Suck at Facebook. I pretty much suck at, I'm not very good here, and I pretty much suck at Facebook, and I can't even figure out how the fuck to really even use Reddit. And I have a couple of other things going on here and there, but I'm not very good at it. But hey, the point being is I'm trying to rebuild and build up my Twitter site. And I find it funny how American women who, and again, this is part of the problem, really, bro. You're not offended by general mutilation of males, but even a Syrian female, a Syrian girl who is a personality from Syria, I think she lives in Australia now, who grew up in a fucking family that is Islamic, and they in Syria faced a lot of social and cultural pressure to circumcise male children. I don't know about the females, but they did not. And she has now posted a fucking post even about why and how she's against such topics and such things. And this being a Syrian girl from a third world country, and that's part of the fucking problem. Poverty creates men create providence, and basically providence or success, that creates monsters, and then you go all the way back over again to poverty. Because that creates idiots, and then you get poverty. And that's what is wrong with this fucking country. And you see that with the females as much, if not more, than the males. And you can't understand and don't understand why a man like me would be offended by the ideal that a boy should be generally mutilated, and that millions of men in this country might want to fucking have that operation themselves at an older age, not because they really want it, but because they're probably being made fun of. And why I, the same person that is against piercing girls' ears, not quite as bad, by the way, but bad, and I, the same fucking person who am against labiaplasty for adult women. I'm against that. I don't think you should have to do that. And I don't think you should not do that. I don't think you should be pressured into doing that. If you won't do that, you're going to do that. And there's nothing I can say, and you don't care. And I'm not in your life. But I'm not for that even. Why? But you can't understand why I am the same person who supports abortion at least up to 4 months, if not beyond. Not because I'm in your life, but I don't think you should be able to kill infants, as some people do in New York now, by the way. But again, none of my business, right? Just kill the kid, do whatever you want. Because you can do whatever you want and say whatever you want and think whatever you want about anyone else. But hey, back to the point. Again, you can't understand why I would be against you wanting and promoting the abuse or mutilation of fucking children and of adult males, even, or pressuring them or shaming them and even causing them to kill themselves, as has happened. It has happened. And pushing this shit and promoting this shit in the fucking culture and on fucking TV and on fucking major networks that I have to watch, whether I fucking want to or not, by the way. But you, for some reason, you somehow can't comprehend and or realize or understand or figure out possibly why the fuck I would be against you saying that about me, but you don't want it said about you. And you would fucking complain if I did, and you know that. But that's okay. But again, the fucking Syrian girl, she knows better. Again, granted, I think she's probably intelligent. She seems a few fucking IQ points up from the rest of us. I think she is. But hey, she knows that, comes from a third world country, still knows that. But you don't. And again, to the orange fucking, or the banana, or whatever the fuck it is. You troll me, you think you love it, I'm fucking sick, I'm fucking ill, I'm mentally ill, I'm physically ill, it's funny to you. Well, good shit for you, so good for you. But no, I'm not in your life. And I'm not in your life, I don't want to be alive, I don't know you, I don't want to know you. And it's very simple. But again, if anyone's interested in my work and my content, go to Humanist Philosophy. That's a place you can find it. I have a lot of content in here, and it's not because I'm in your fucking life. Because I don't want to be in your life, and as long as you don't harm another fucking person, I have no intentions of being in your life. But if you do, or I think you are, then I'm going to fucking say something. And if you don't want me to say something, then how about not putting your fucking content out there on the internet? Just like you will me, and I don't give a shit about it. Blow me, all of you.